So today's topics are Maven installation and path setting and TestNG installation and TestNG basics. Okay, so let's just close it. First of all, you should have a Maven in your machine installed, and if that is not, we have to do the same way we have installed like Java. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. So let's just go there. Yeah. In the Google and here we need to search Maven download and just go to there. Now you'll see these files. Okay, so which one you have to download? This one, second, Apache Maven 3.8 bin zip. Okay, so you need to click on this and it will be downloaded. After that, show in folder, it will open and extract it. Okay, so save and zip and then extract here. You can see this one, and now you can see this Maven downloaded successfully and extracted as well. So after that you have to set up the Maven path. Okay, so this is home path, and if you go inside bin, then this is Maven path. Like this is path and this is Maven home. Okay, because home says like all the folders are in it, so we are in first stage. Once you go inside this bin folder, then this is your path, so we have to set up both like Maven home and path. Okay, so first we should copy like this, right click, properties, advanced settings, environment variables. Here you need, if you are doing it first time, if you have already did it, then ignore this. So just click on new, and in your case a button will open. This pop-up form will open. You need to type maven underscore home and paste this path and click on OK. I have already did it in my machine like this, Maven home, double click, and you can see this is already here. Okay, so I have it, keep it on my D drive, that's why it's showing me like D drive. Okay, I'm closing it. This is Maven home setup. Then After that path, go inside bin, copy this and again go this PC, right click, properties, advanced system settings, environment variables and path. Type here path in capital letters and paste it and click on OK. Here double click on this. If in case many paths are there, then I have already in my machine, okay, that's I am showing you. Double click on it and you can see this is saved. Okay, what this is need for? Sometimes you'll see that CMD is not recognized and this and that command. For that you have to set up the system32 path as well. Okay, so this is how you will install and configure Maven. And for confirmation that it is done correctly, what we need to do, go to command prompt cmd and open it and we need to type mvn space double hyphen, you can say it minus as well but it is hyphen not minus. Okay, version and press on enter. So what is showing that Apache Maven 3.6.3 is installed in my machine. So this is how you will install the Maven. Okay, once it get installed, then we need to create our first Maven project. Okay, go to Eclipse. Now not simple Java project. Now we'll create Maven project. And why we do that? Because it is a build management tool. Okay, we can simply fix our builds, like create our builds. Okay, previously we were running our program like one program, right click, Java application. But what happens if you have thousands of scripts, then you are not going to run all your scripts one by one. Okay, because it will take time. So for that we have TestNG. But at one click, if to change, like if there is a build runnable file is there, like you have gaming applications, those are only runnable files. So build is what that allow you to run directly many scripts. Okay, so that's why we create build, because we have, because simple programs we don't want to run, we want to run our whole application, right? So we can maintain the flow as well. Rest of the theory you can go and search that, but practical you will see here. Okay, so here just click on this file, new project, and instead of this Java project, now you have to select Maven. Click on this arrow and click on this Maven project. Okay, after that click on next. Okay, after clicking on next, you have to search here org.apache.maven.archetype. If you are using it first time in your machine, then by default it won't be selected. So you have to choose this one, like Maven Archetype Quick Start. This one you have to choose for your Selenium. Okay, so once you watch the recording, or you can note it down, you can take a screenshot as well as of now. Okay, so org, Apache, Maven archetypes you need to type here to filter, and if that, in my case it is selected already because I have used it many times, so it is very smart. This is Eclipse is very smart. Okay, so org.apache.maven.archetypes, Maven archetype quick start, this you have to select. Double click on it. This is now quick group ID. Okay, so suppose I give my group ID first Maven and Maven Pro. So this I have given group ID first Maven and artifact ID Maven Pro. You can give anything like whatever you want and click on Finish. Let's just wait for a moment. Here you can see the progress. It is creating the project, and the project here is present. So whatever artifact ID you have given is your project name, and the folder name is what? Let's wait. It is creating. Once it creates successfully, then we will see. Okay, now it has created. Now the package we have created is first Maven. You can go inside, you can see package's name is created by package name dot project name. Okay, so artifact ID is your project name and group ID is whatever package you want to create. Okay, in this Maven, one thing is very important, one file is really important, this pom.xml. Pom.xml doesn't mean page object model. Okay, that is something different that we are going to cover in upcoming next session. One thing I want to tell you, like in this tomorrow or maybe Sunday, we will have a class. Okay, because our course is not on time. I was not well in past few weeks, so we are going to have class. Okay, so I want all you present there, and timing you can suggest after this session in that group, telegram group. Okay, machine machine is slow now. So you can see may this file is now open, pom.xml. Okay, okay, now this pom.xml is open. Now what this pom.xml does, see, previously what we are doing, if we have to use Selenium in our project, then we were going to the machine, okay, and adding the manual jars. Like here, if I can show you any of them, Selenium, and see if I have to use, then we were running the jars. Okay, like here you can see any project I show you, reference libraries, this Selenium jars we have added. Okay, suppose tomorrow I have to use testng, then testng jars I have to add, right click project. Okay, so we were going here, right click on the project and properties, and then Java build path and libraries, and here we were adding the jars. Okay, so for every third party we are using in our Java project, we are adding jar. Now we are get rid of that. We don't need to add jars. Maven will download all jars for you automatically. And how it will do this, that you have to see. This is dependency. Okay, you have to add Selenium dependency here. So how we will search that? Maven Selenium dependency and click on enter. So it will come here. Just click on this MVN repository and you can see. So download the most stable version, and this one is the most stable. So click on this, copy this, okay, go to your Eclipse and like see dependencies, and this is dependencies. You have to add another dependency, paste this. Okay, now you can see the Selenium dependency is added. You don't need to add any jar, Selenium jar, it will automatically download for you. Okay, so okay, you need to search like this way, Maven Selenium dependency. Suppose tomorrow you want to download testng libraries, then what you have to do? Maven testng and this. Okay, and then you can choose anyone, but I will suggest most stable one. So these are beta versions now, not stable. You can go for this 7.4, 7.310. Okay, so or you don't want to search like that, then just come here, mavenrepository.com, search here Selenium Java and just click on search and then click on this. Now it will also work, so you don't need to search on Google then. Okay, so it will download all dependencies for you related Selenium. So I will copy some code here. First program I will create. First of all, Chrome driver I will keep in that project, and I will paste here. Add project level. Okay, and then I will copy these lines. I have not added Selenium things, okay? Like Selenium libraries I have not added here because Maven will automatically download. And go to this src test Java. All your test cases in future will be inside this folder only. And here you need to create any package. First pro Maven tutorial, okay, and then right click and create a class first program. Click on this public static void main and then paste all those lines, okay. Now I have to run our program. Yeah, somebody is asking something. It is package. If you, yeah, if you want to create any test case here, you can do that. That's not a problem. I am just saying that yeah, that I have created first time when I was creating first Maven project. That's why to show you that you can create package inside this as well. Okay, that's why I have created. Okay, now let's run this program. See, it ran. Let me see what lines have been written. Okay, so it is redirecting to this one. We have not downloaded any dependency, still it any jars we have not added, still it worked. If you create a normal Java project, then it is not possible. Okay, now you can go to Maven dependencies and check. It has downloaded all dependencies for you related Selenium. Okay, let's go to M2 folder. See program files, Maven. Yes. Okay. Wait a second. Let me search the. No. M2 folder path. I'm not searching that. It is like username, users, documents. Okay. Inside users, it creates a M2 folder, and M2 folder actually I want to show you that it create M2 folder. Okay, so in that M2 folder all these dependencies will be downloaded, and it will not download each and every time. Like first it will check in M2 folder that the dependencies are present. If these dependencies will not be present in M2 folder, then only it will download from cloud. Okay, so this is done to increase the performance of the system, and I am showing you that M2 folder. where that is present. Lenovo PC. Okay, this one, this .m2 folder. Okay, and you can see repository and all this. Why in my case this log4j stacks javax this common login, why this is showing like this much? Because I have used many times Maven in my machine, so many projects created. Okay, so these all have downloaded. So first of all it comes to my machine, it checks that these are present or not. If these are present, then just add to my project from here. These dependencies will be added to my project from here. If not, then download from cloud, so it will increase the performance. Just like Gmail already downloads some emails in your local. Okay, saves in your local, so it easy to access even not connected with internet. Okay, so this is first program, and this is the power of pom.xml, that if you add the dependency it will download all the needed things. Okay, now we need to install testng. Okay, so there are two ways to use testng. First of all, download jar and add that jar in your project. Second is that at workspace level. What is workspace level? Like this is my one of the workspace. You can see in this workspace I have created 1 2 3 4 5 6 projects. Okay, so I can download testng in this workspace and then I can start working. Okay, so but that testng you will install from this Eclipse help button will be available for only this workspace. Okay, and this is the maximum level you can do. Anytime you change the workspace you need to install the testng in your Eclipse. Then you can see that my current project is in what workspace, like this uh, these much workspaces I have. So suppose in G new folder I install the Eclipse, then tomorrow if I am changing my workspace then I have to install in this as well. If somebody is asking anything. No, why it will keep, no. Only M2 related things, means Maven related things, dependencies, those jars which has been installed from the cloud will be there. Project will not be there. Project is in your workspace. Okay, why project will be there, why this confusion is here? Like this project is different thing, this third party download things are different, this Maven dependencies are totally different. Even in the Java projects we are creating, anywhere you keep your jars and you can add into your project. Similarly, those are installed in a particular path, and if you want to use them, add the dependency. So once you add the dependency, first of all it will check in your machine in M2 folder that dependency is present or not. If it will see that dependency is present there, then it will extract it into your project from there. And if that is not present in that path, then it will do one thing, like it will download from cloud and save to that M2 folder, and next time using from that M2 folder. This is the process. Okay, got it or not? I'm audible. Wait. Now it's audible. Okay. So here I will go and search for testng, and then I have a blog written over here. Path. Okay. Copy this path. You can save this path, and I will paste here. Now it's breaking. Voice is clear. Okay. So go to this path, download HTML, and here you scroll down. I have pasted this path on chat box. You can take the screenshot as well. Okay. So in this path you will see update site for release. Okay, right click here, copy link address, go to your Eclipse, help button, install new software, and paste here, and remove this slash if you want. Okay, then click on this testng. Okay, in my case already all items are installed. Okay, in your case click on next, then click on next, and everything you have to accept. Okay, and in between it will ask you to restart the Eclipse, then click on OK. Okay, then the testng will be installed. Okay, now you have to do one thing. I hope the process is clear. Now you have to do one thing. Right click here and testng, convert to testng. You can see before converting, you can see the folder structure, and after converting you can see your folder structure. There is no testng folder present here. Okay, once you convert then it will present testng. It will present in your project once you will install that. Okay, convert to testng. Okay, and finish. Now you can see this testng.xml file present in your machine. Okay, right click, refresh. Okay, double click on this file, source, and you can check. We will start testng from Monday. Okay, how we work on this testng and how we can add this testng file to this pom.xml. Okay, let's run our first program using testng, src test java, maven tutorial, first program. So package name is what? Maven tutorial. Okay, dot first program dot java. add class here. Class name is equal to package name. Package name is Maven tutorial and class is first program. This is I am only running the first program. We will see it in detail session from Monday. Okay, but we have session on this this weekend as well. Okay, so right click on here and run as test script. This will be I think fail because this it will not be fail, but this doesn't mean anything. It was created automatically. We didn't have not done anything. Okay, it will not run our any program because we have not actually used any dependencies over there like at the rate test annotation. Instead of this main method we have to use first t and then add testng library and then again oh okay and remove this class from here. This is the annotation at the rate test. It where it is used it will be considered as a test case, and this testng.xml file run only test cases. Okay, so let's run it. You can see the test cases run, so you can see that I have run from this testng file and all the Java programs are running. Okay, so once we will use this we don't have to go each and every class, each and every method to run. Just run this testng file. You have 100 test cases, it will run 101. Just you have to add here in this class. Then whatever classes will be added will be running. We'll see in detail sessions. Okay, this is just to check that your Maven is installed correctly. You have configured the path, you have installed the testng, and you know how to convert a Maven project into testng project. Just come here, right click and convert to Maven project. So this is for today. uh, keep your machines ready for this. Okay, you have questions then ask. We have used yeah, we started first with main program only. We can use that. Maven programs can be run using, there is no mean of doing that. If you are using Maven and you are creating main program, and so it will run only a single program. Why we are doing this I don't understand. Like if you are talking in terms of the testing, then it the agenda is to run the multiple test cases, but one main method will be running only one test case, so there is no mean of that. Okay, so thank you for attending. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, I will keep it on download. Okay. By evening, I will discuss with Sumit, and by evening, I will tell you. Okay. Thank you.